Hi, this is Ridea Keeping It Real, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are reading through the Good News Bible, and we're on the book of Tobit. We're on Tobit chapter 5. So, Tobit has gone blind, and he has given his son some instructions to go to get some money that he left with someone before he dies. So, this is chapter 5, Travel Preparations. So, then Tobias, this Tobit's son, answered his father, "I'll do everything you told me, but how can I get the money back from Gabel? We have never even met each other. How can I prove to him who I am so that he will trust me and give me the money? Besides that, I don't even know how to get to Media." Tobit replied, "Gabel and I both signed a document. I then tore it in two, and we have each took a half. I put his half with the money. That was 20 years ago. Now go and find a reliable person to travel with you to Media and back, and we will pay him when you return. But you must get the money that I left with Gable." Alexa, volume down. Tobias meets Raphael. Tobias then went out to look for someone who knew the way to Media and would travel with him. Almost as soon as he left the house, he found himself face to face with Raphael. Raphael, isn't that the angel? Tobias did not know that Raphael was an angel of God, so he asked him where he was from. "I am an Israelite," Raphael answered, "one of your distant relatives, and I have come here to Nibia to find work." "Do you know the way to Media?" Tobit asked. "Yes, I do," Raphael replied. "I have been there many times, and I know all the roads well. I used to stay with your relative Gable, who lives there in the town of Rages. It takes at least 2 days to travel there from Ecbantia, the capital city, because Rages is up in the mountains." Then Tobias said to Raphael, "Wait here for me, my friend, while I go to tell my father. I would like for you to travel with me, and I will pay you for your journey." "All right," Raphael said. "I'll wait. It do not take too long." Tobias went in and told his father, "I have found a fellow Israelite to travel with me." "Call the man in," Tobit replied. "I would like to know what family and tribe he belongs to, and whether he is a reliable traveling companion for you." Tobit meets Raphael. So Tobias went out and called Raphael. "My father would like to meet you." When Raphael came in, Tobit greeted him first. Then Raphael returned the greeting. "I hope all is well with you." But Tobit replied, "How can it be well with me? I am blind. I can't see a thing. It's like being dead and no longer able to see the light. I might as well be dead. I can hear people talking, but I can't see them." "Cheer up," Raphael said to him. "God is going to cure you soon, so don't worry." Tobit then said, "My son Tobias wants to go to Media. Can you go with him and show him the way? I will pay you, of course." Raphael replied, "Certainly, I can go with him. I've traveled there many times, and I know all the roads in the mountains and on the plains." Tobit questioned him further. "Tell me, my friend, what family and tribe do you belong to?" But Raphael asked, "Why do you need to know that?" "Tell me the truth," said Tobit. "What is your name, and who are you?" Raphael replied, "My name is Azarias, and I am the son of the older I'm the son of the older Anisis, one of your relatives." Then Tobit said to him, "Welcome to our home. God bless you. My son, please don't be offended because I wanted to know the truth about you and your family. As it turns out, you are from a good family, and a relative at that. I knew Ananias and Nathan, the two sons of the older Shemiah. They were always loyal to their religion. We used to travel together to Jerusalem and worship there. Your relatives are fine people, and you come from good stock. Have a safe journey. Tobit continued, I will pay the normal daily wage plus expenses for both of you. Be a good companion to Tobias, and I will add a bonus to your wages. I will go with him, Raphael said, and don't worry, we will get there back safely. The roads are not dangerous. God be with you, Tobit replied. Then he called Tobias and said to him, Son, get everything ready that you need for the journey so that the two of you can be on your way. May God and his angel watch over both of you and bring you back to me safe and sound. He's with the angel. Wow. Before leaving, we are with angels unknown to us that they're angels. Before leaving for Ridea, Tobias kissed his father and mother goodbye. Tobit said again, Have a safe journey. Then his mother began to cry. How could you send my son away like this? She complained. He's our only means of support. Who will take care of us now? Is that money so important to you that you are willing to risk your own son's life to get it back? Why can't we just be content and live with what the Lord has given us? Calm down, Tobias said to her. He will get there and back safely. And with your own eyes you will see him return safe and sound. Stop worrying about them, dear. A good angel will go with Tobias. He will have a successful journey and will come back in good health. At that, Anna calmed down and stopped crying. Tobias catches a fish. So Tobias and the angel started out towards Ridea, taking Tobias's dog along with them. They walked on until sunset, then camped by the Tigris River. Tobias had gone down to wash his feet in the river when suddenly a huge fish jumped up out of the water and tried to swallow one of his feet. Tobias let out a yell, and the angel called to him, Grab that fish. Don't let it get away. Then Tobias grabbed the fish and dragged it up on the bank. Cut the fish open, the angel instructed, and take out its gallbladder, heart, and liver. Keep these with you. They can be used for medicine, and throw away the guts. Ooh, it's interesting. Tobias did as the angel said, as the angel had told him. Then he cooked the fish, ate part of it, and salted the rest to take along with them. The two continued on until they were near Ridea. Then Tobias asked, Azarias, my friend, what diseases can be cured by this gallbladder, heart, and liver? The angel answered, The heart and the liver can be burned and used to chase away a demon or an evil spirit that is tormenting someone. The attacks will soon stop, and the person will never be troubled again. You can use the gallbladder to treat a man whose eyes are covered with a white film, just like his dad's. Wow. Just rub it on his eyes and blow on the film, and he will soon be able to see again. Wow. So he could use it on his father's eyes. On the way to Ecbatana. When they had reached Ridea and were approaching the city of Ecbatana, Raphael said, Tobias, my friend? Yes, what is it? Tobias asked. Raphael continued. Tonight we will stay at the home of your relative Raguel. He has only one child, a daughter named Sarah. And since you are his closest relative, isn't Sarah the one he's going to marry? Yeah, I think so. And since you are his closest relative, you have the right to marry her, right? You also have the right to inherit all of the father's property. She's sensible, brave, and very beautiful, and her father's a good man. Tonight, I'll discuss the marriage proposal with her father, and he will consent to give her to you as your bride. Then when you will return home from the town of Rages, we will celebrate your marriage. Raguel cannot refuse to let you marry her, and he cannot let any other man have her. If he did, then according to the law of Moses, he would deserve the death penalty. He knows that you are the only man who has the right to marry his daughter and receive the inheritance, so follow my advice. Raguel and I will discuss the matter tonight and arrange your engagement to Sarah. When we get back from the city of rages, we will take her home with us. Tobias then said to Raphael, Azarias, my friend, I have already heard about Sarah's 7 former husbands and how each one dropped dead at the wedding night, even before he could get her to bed. According to the story, I heard a demon killed them. He doesn't harm Sarah, but he kills every man who tries to get near her. I'm afraid of this demon. I am an only child, and if I were to die, the sorrow would send my parents to their graves. They don't even have another son to bury them. The angel replied, Have you already forgotten your father's instructions? He told you to marry a woman from your own tribe, so listen carefully to what I say. Don't worry about the demon. Marry Sarah. I know tonight Raguel will let Sarah marry you. When you go into the bedroom, take the fish heart and liver with you and place them on the burning incense, so that the odor will spread throughout the room. When the demon smells it, he will leave and never come near Sarah again. But before you consummate the marriage, you must get up and pray for the Lord in heaven to be merciful to you and to protect you. Don't be afraid. Sarah was meant to be yours from the beginning of creation. You will rescue her from the demon, and she will go with you to your home. You and Sarah will have many children whom you will love very much. So don't worry. Tobias listened very carefully to what Raphael had said. He knew that Sarah was a relative and a father's side of the family. He began to fall in love with her and look forward to marrying her. Chapter 7. At Raguel's house. When Tobias and the angel Raphael had entered the city of Ecbatana, Tobias said, Azarias, my friend, take me to see Raguel as quickly as you can. The angel brought him to Raguel's house, where they found him sitting at the entrance of the courthouse. Raphael and Tobias greeted him first. Then he replied, Come in, my friends. You are welcome at my house. Raguel brought them into his house and said to his wife Edna, Doesn't this young man look just like cousin Tobit? Edna asked them, Where do you come from? We are Israelites from the tribe of Naphtali. Tobias and Raphael answered, But we are now living in exile in the city of Nineveh in Assyria. Edna said, Do you know our cousin Tobit? We certainly do know him, he answered. How is he? She asked. He's alive and well, they replied. Then Tobias added, Tobit is my father. At which Raguel got up, and with tears in his joys in his eyes, he kissed Tobias. Then he said, God bless you, my child. Your father is good and noble man. What a terrible tragedy that such an honest and generous man should have lost his sight. He threw his arms around Tobias's neck and wept on his shoulder. His wife Edna and his daughter Sarah also wept for Tobit. Raguel gave Tobias and Raphael a warm welcome and had one of his rams slaughtered. After the guests had bathed and were about to sit down and eat, Tobias said to Raphael, Azarias, my friend, when are you going to ask Raguel to let me marry Sarah? But Raguel overheard the question and said to Tobias, Eat and drink something first, and enjoy yourselves this evening. You have the right to marry Sarah, and I cannot let anyone else marry her, because you are my closest relative. And I must tell you the truth, my son. I have already given her to 7 men, all of them relatives. Each one have died on the wedding night, as soon as they entered the bedroom. But now, my son, have something to eat and drink. The Lord will take care of you both. Tobias replied, I won't eat or drink until you give me your word. Raguel agreed. Certainly I will, he said. I will give her to you just as the law of Moses commands to marriage, so take her as your wife from now on. You belong to each other. Sarah is yours today and forever. May the Lord of heaven keep both of you safe tonight. May he be merciful and kind to you. The marriage ceremony. Then Raguel called his daughter. When she came in, he took her by the hand and gave her to Tobias with his blessing. Take her to be your wife according to the teachings of the law of Moses. Take her safely with you to your father's house. May the God of heaven give you a happy life together." Raguel asked his wife to bring him a blank scroll so that he could write out the marriage contract. Etna brought him a scroll, and Raguel wrote out the agreement, saying that Sarah was given to Tobias according to the teachings of the law of Moses. After the ceremony, they began the meal. Raguel called his wife and said, "Get the spare room ready, my dear, and take Sarah there." Etna made up the bed as Raguel had told him. Then she took Sarah into the room with her, and Sarah began to cry. But Edna wiped away the tears and said, "Don't worry, Sarah. I'm sure the Lord of heaven will make you happy this time and not sad. So cheer up, my dear." Then Edna left the room. We're going to stop there, and we'll pick up chapter 8 from the next video. I'll start coloring the picture of Tobias catching the fish. And that's interesting about keeping the gallbladder, heart, and the liver. I don't know, has anyone ever heard that before? I've never heard that before. I'm surprised here to see a dog. I mean, really? Were there dogs back then? As pets? What about that surprises me? I always start coloring the things I already know. Like I know the water is blue. I know his skin is brown. And then I fill in things I don't know. The fish is like gray. Fish looks happy, even though he's getting ready to die. I don't know why I see his hair is like yellow. Or maybe reddish. He's probably traveling with like blue one. No, it's not. Let's go with green. Yeah, purple, red. So this was Tobias. This was Tobit. I'm sorry, Tobit, chapter 5, 6, and 7. Like I said, this could be to me, this could be like a play, a movie. Modernize it. It's very interesting. So until next time, this is Friday Keeping It Real.